Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, man, let's talk about the Charlo brothers. Big Mel, Big Mall pay-per-view. It was supposed to be reduced to like $60, $65, $65, I think, was the word around the street. Showtime chose to go with $75 for the pay-per-view, and people saying it's a great value. People going around saying people didn't complain about Ortiz and Wilder 2 pay-per-view. I mean, at the end of the day, it's your prerogative. I'm just gonna spit my angle on it, but hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And I mean, it's your prerogative on it. If you want to buy it or don't want to buy it. My whole reaction was I thought it was gonna be a little bit cheaper. People could say, oh, $10, $15, $20, whatever it may be. I mean, that's you. And people say, well, you broke or whatever. What the fuck, nigga? Warren Buffett and a whole bunch of billionaires are some of the most frugal people in the world. You don't see them with all this drip on and all this Gucci and Fendi and Prada and all that on. They simple Wrangler, Walmart wearing people. So, I take it as a compliment when people call me broke or frugal, and I move frugal. That's how you supposed to move out here in these streets. I spend on what I like, and I could take $75. I go to Benihana's. Shit, real talk. I go to Benihana's for $75. Take me and the girl, maybe spend, maybe $25, $30 more dollars, on top of the 75, was really gonna be 80. You know what I'm saying? I go to Black Rock out there in Novi. Give me one of them nice tender steaks cooked on the rock. I can take that $80 if I smoking that smoke and drinking that drink and gang banging. I can take that money, give me a nice little fifth of Patron Respado. Depends. I can do a whole lot with $80. And I can stream it for the same quality I could damn near get on Showtime pay-per-view. And then again, when you think about it, them two very, very unlikable guys. So you want the fans to come spend their money and some of the media members to spend their money who can't go and cover it. Every time I'm looking, I'm in the wrong lane. Jesus Christ. But every time I'm looking, y'all telling us, man, y'all get an interview. Some of the guys, they're like, hell no, fuck the fans and all this. Y'all be hating on us. And y'all, dude, y'all, for one, you can't put nobody with that personality and they resume on TV and say, hey, man, y'all need to pay $80. Can't do it. Can't do it. You know what I'm saying? Now, they are fan friendly. I will give them that. They got chins. They got some skills. They got some of the best stamina in the sport. They got some power. When people say, well, Floyd was the heel. True. But Floyd had to gift the gab. These dudes don't have to gift the gab. But they want to put it at $80. It's a unique pay-per-view. Now, what they should have done is, they say, oh, we got one card that's starting at 7 o'clock. And then we got another card that's starting at 9. They should have just did it like this. And I understand that it costs money to rent out the venue, so that's probably why they didn't do it like this. They should have started one off at UK nighttime at 5 o'clock. One card should have started off one main event should have started off at 5. That's what they should have did. One main event should have started off at 5. Then the next one should start off at 9 o'clock. That's just personally how I would have did it. But then again, you don't want to pay to rent the venue from 4 to midnight. Nobody want to do that. So I get, that's why they said one started at 7, other car started whatever. And then the whole thing about it is, after what happened with Tony Harrison, had this nigga crying and shit, Jermell, I want to play video games. I didn't think they was going to have the Charlo twins fight on the same card again. I didn't think that's what they was going to do. After his emotions, people were saying they messed with Maul in a Corban fight. You could have made a case they both should have lost that night. And that's just my humble opinion. I'm just saying you could have made a case. All right, but I think it is a good card. You got a 3-belt unification bout. Rosario, he really ain't no household name, but it is a 3-belt fight. And then you got Derevchenko and Jermall Charlo, which I think that could be one of the good middleweight matchups, and then you got a couple fake world title fights on the undercard. You got Danny Roman on there as well too. So I mean, it is what it is. If you want to pay for it, I'm still thinking about paying for it. I might go for it and just support them. I'm not supporting them to support them, you know what I'm saying? But I'm supporting them because, they stepping up in competition, you know what I'm saying? Mill taking on Rosario, which I shouldn't pay for that shit because he didn't run it back with Tony Harrison, but I can respect it. Now, if he didn't run it back with Tony Harrison, after Tony got him a rematch, he would have fought a motherfucker like J-Rock who coming off a loss or something like that, or Austin Trout, then I wouldn't have supported it. But then again, them dudes just, like, they unlikable with their approach. They don't have no social skills. And then, all that mouth they be running off at, they don't have the opponents. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the opponents, man. So it's kind of hard. Like, people can say Floyd was the heel, but Floyd had a core fan base from when he was Pretty Boy. People rock with Floyd. You know what I'm saying? His core fan base rock with him. Now, when you talking about Charlo and both of the Charlo twins, they ain't got no core fan base. Because Al Heyman, he mismanaged them. Mel fought a lot of hard fighters, in the beginning of his career. Demetrius Hopkins, Gabriel Rosado, Charles Muyaki, whatever his name was. He fought some dudes. He deserved this. I will say he deserved to be in this type of fight. They doubted him versus Lubin. I'm like, I don't see that. I'm objective. I might not like his personality, but if he gonna win, I'm gonna say he gonna win. If I think he gonna lose, he gonna lose. X and O's. Now, my preference is from a fan standpoint of view could be completely different. I can separate that. And then again, my opinion ain't paid for it. If and I'm gonna get to that. I was gonna do a live stream. I was like, I don't feel like it. I'll address it in video format while we riding up Telegraph, right? I'll address it in video format. But this video too. But you look at it, you say, really, is that an $80 type of ticket? And for people who don't have bills, like, they don't say, hey, I never did it before, but it go on the bill, and the $80 be on your bill. So my bill, $200, $215 with Netflix included on my Comcast Infinity bill. So my next bill gonna be $300 if I pay for this. So that's just what I'm saying. If some dudes want to come over and pitch in and we watch it at somebody's crib, then that's different though. But I'm not discouraging people not to buy. I think it's a unique pay-per-view card, and I do think Mel stepping up to give us a good unification bout. I will say that. But then again, this should have been on regular TV. This should have been on Showtime and Fox. And I'm just keeping it 100 bun. But hey, you know what? They want when the prices get too high. When fighters want too much money, they say, well, you sell it on pay-per-view. And then remember, it ain't no controversy around this fight. They tried to create a fake beef between the brothers, but wasn't nobody buying that 22 fake. They tried to create some type of a schism between them. Wasn't nobody buying that. Because both of their opponents don't speak English. They don't. They don't speak English. And PBC saying, well, the networks and PBC saying, we can't afford these fights. Throw it on pay-per-view. And then people say, well, they're getting back-end money. But if you only do 100,000 pay-per-view, then what's the point of Showtime putting this fight on? If you don't flip a profit, they walk, whatever they guarantees for this fight is, that's what they walk away with. $2 million a piece, whatever it is, that's what you walk away with. When you could have just took a short end of the stick and won in the long run. People don't want to invest their money or invest in themselves in the long run. All these young niggas want to get their money now. If you take 3 steps back in this situation and fight on regular TV, and then, build yourself up like Wilder, then maybe you can get a $30 million payday like Wilder. How y'all think Wilder came up? He wasn't fighting on no damn Showtime. Wilder came up because he's fighting on NBC. He's fighting everywhere, getting knockouts. And people say, oh, that was Wilder. Yeah, it don't matter who you knock out to casual fans most of the time. When you knocking out dudes like he was knocking out, that's how he built the fan base. That's how he built it. So my whole thing is, They want to do this. They at 30 years old, they want to do their first pay-per-view. Go for it. It bothers me if you're gonna buy it or you're not gonna buy it. But they don't believe in reduced pay-per-views. I want to talk about that too. They don't believe in reduced pay-per-views at all. Because you know why they figured? They figured if you're gonna buy it, why not buy it for $75? Why reduce it to $40 or $50? And still, they thinking in their mind the same amount of people gonna buy it. $75 or $50 don't matter. If you're gonna buy it, you're gonna buy it. That's how they looking at it. You know, if you're thinking about buying a fight, you know, will more people say if it's $50 or $40, I'll buy it? Will more people buy it? It's hard for more people to buy it if they don't know about the fight. You heard me? My Master P voice? It's harder for people to buy a fight they haven't heard nothing about. The promotion for this fight has been terrible. They didn't even put their press conference on TV. They didn't put it on Showtime YouTube channel neither, not to my knowledge right now. Bad to start over, but yeah, man. Like I said before, that's another thing about it, because when they look at as far as how many pay-per-views, you know, they gonna sell, they probably figure like people who gonna buy it, they gonna buy it, they already got made up in their mind, they gonna buy it at a particular price. They're like, all right, they gonna already buy it, they gonna buy it for $75. So I reduce it to $50. You know, when we ain't promoting it, we ain't marketing it, we don't give a fuck about it. They thought they worth this, we gonna show them with pay-per-view money, they ain't worth nothing. You know, they ain't big as they are or think they are. That's how they looking at it. Because they not promoting it where people be like, hey man, them twins, yeah, boy, I spent $50 on to see them fight. Because the opponents that they fighting is a non-fucking factor in casual fans' mind. Because you're not pitching the fight to hardcore fans or purists. They gonna watch it regardless. That's why they treat hardcore and purist fans like bitch niggas, and bitch niggettes. That's why they treat us like that. Because they figured they got us, they got our dollar, regardless of what happened. They thinking like we can just whip out and piss in their face, and they do all the time with some of these fights. It's just straightly disrespectful, my blue face voice, if they thinking about putting Tank and Leo on pay-per-view like we about to buy that duck bowl. You crazy. You crazy. And that's just, I mean, that's how they look at us, man. They look at us as $2 hoes. And that's the sad case about it. A lot of us is like that. I was a fan that was like that at one point. Like I had to wake up and smell the Folgers coffee. I had to wake up and say, you know what, man? Enough is enough. This parking like hectic. Like I just tell myself, like legitimately, like enough is a fucking enough. Like I'm not about to just be buying. I used to buy all the Mayweather pay-per-views, and I used to be hardcore fan to the core. And I had to wake up and say, you know, that at some point I had to tell myself, like, I got to boss up and show them that I am a real boxing fan, that I do, my dollar do matter, and my dollar not gonna be there no matter what. But it is what it is. We can switch lanes. So let's continue on, right? Now, there's a video out there. Somebody shared on Twitter, and I put that link in the description, the source link, where y'all had y'all boy who lost his girl, who lost his side chick to Kenny Porter, beauty shop conversation, and he talking to Batman, whoever Batman is from Gary Russell Camp. So, Batman reveals that Smoke Escape Batman. He reveals that he been paying the local dummy box community and their affiliates money to push a narrative, right? And he been paying them money to push that Crawford thing, that Crawford-Russell thing, push this Russell-Haney thing. And this is why you got Bill Haney thanking the local dummy boxing community. It's just a knuckle dragger situation, right? And Batman revealed that, that he paid, you know, beauty shop $100, and he paid for 9 $300. You know, and it's to the point where I'm gonna say this. They say YouTubers don't matter, and I'm not in the business. I ain't trying to be in the media. Not on this channel. I ain't trying to be in it. I ain't trying to get no interviews. I ain't trying to meet none of these dudes like that. You know what I'm saying? If I see you, I see you. If I don't, I don't. But you not about to buy me pushing a narrative. You not about to have me sell out looking like Beauty Shop, the biggest raccoon in the business. Anybody affiliated with them, to me, you a raccoon. I don't care what you say. Do your background before you start, parlaying and hooking up, because you look like an idiot. Now, why would Bill Haney take his son, Devin, back over to General Child Channel when they faced all that backlash about, and I ain't never let a white boy whoop me. They sat back there, they apologized, and then you go back to the same the poison well you went to get your ass in trouble. Let that marinate on your mind like Netbone just for a minute. Sit that on your mind. I can read your mind, girl. I know what you think. Just sit that on your mind. Okay, you done? Why would you? That's like Miles. Y'all know Miles. Most of y'all see Miles on my channel. When Miles is a baby, he run to this berry tree, get sick, run back to the berry tree, get sick again, and have to 24-hour fast, right? But Miles eventually got, and he was a puppy, he was a baby. He eventually got like, if I keep going to this berry tree getting sick, I'm not gonna eat. So Miles stopped going to the berry tree. So how many times is Bill Haney gonna take his son, Devin Haney, to General Child's berry tree and keep fucking up his career and making him the heel? You too young to be the heel at 21 years old. Too young. But that just let you know that them dudes ain't real, bro. Right then and there, you know the opinion is paid for. Money is the motivation. Not just super chats. Now they taking money to push a narrative. They not doing it from everything is money. And when you dealing with old niggas, everything is money motivated. When you dealing with a nigga that's supposed to be a general of a community, he even doing a fans only account. Come on. When you dealing with Beauty Shop, who say he a millionaire, but he's selling out his channel for $100. I ain't never seen a millionaire shake for $100. Lil Boosie offered Mark Zuckerberg 100 racks to get his IG page back. You think he looked down 100 racks to him like $10 to me and you? So these dudes just let you know they ain't real, they fake. They fake as hell, dude. One thing you know, you come over here, man, you ain't gonna get no narrative that's gonna be purchased. To get a cameo on this channel, I need 5 racks for you even to want to get on this channel. How big, how small? Because I don't need these niggas changing the narrative, pushing the story. I don't need Deontay Wilder team to tell me what's going on. My ear's so close to the street, I know what's going on. And shit I don't know about, me and you gonna find out at the same time. So I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping on it. I'm not. But if you can be bought out for $100, $300 and you a lawyer, and you can be bought out for $300, bro, I don't know, bro. You ain't even Better Call Saul. You ain't even a public defender. You ain't even Daredevil when he started out. Just let you know, man, just stay sucker free. Stay away from the nigga shit. Honestly, just stay away from the nigga shit. Real talk. I heard Gary and Haney gonna fight all this smoke and mirrors. Gamboa still ain't received a contract. So I heard they gonna fight. If they don't. I don't think nobody gonna lose no sleep over. But this let you know how fake they is over there. All the backstabbing they did, it don't stop there. Them niggas is cockroaches. Them dudes have been down. These motherfuckers will get on their knees and suck a cock for $100. They need validation from Devin Haney, Bill, Batman, and Gary Russell. They need that validation to feel like somebody in the box community. While real niggas just sitting there, Kenny Porter too, while real niggas just sitting there laughing. I'm laughing. Because no matter how much you talk to them jokers, and I met Gary. Gary, good dude. I ain't got nothing against him. I'm just saying this whole situation is some knuckle dragger shit. You know, but no matter how much you align yourself with them, you ain't soaking up knowledge. You ain't learning about the game. You all you doing is polluting the boxing universe. You know, you need to be validated by them. Like, nigga, that's the worst type of person. Like Johnny from Cobra Kai and Karate Kid. Karate validated him. His sensei validated him. He gave him confidence. So that's what they doing. They talking these fights. They feel validated. When I started my channel, and it still is from the heart. I was pushing out more channels when I got to like my second year of my channel. When I had time and I figured out this shit, I was pushing out more content. I was pushing out more content than when I wasn't making a dime off of it. Like that said, I was pushing out more content then. But you know how the game go. Like Floyd said, you know how the witches in the streets be. You know what I'm saying? These dudes admitting that they taking, well, he didn't want to admit it. Old boy revealed it. Batman, shout out to Batman. Smoke escape, Batman. Shout out to Batman for exposing them. Or I shot you this money, that money. Like I said before, man, there ain't no different from the pastors and the preachers. That's the pimps. They ain't no different. It's just YouTube pimping. When Reverend Johnson found out that he can pimp niggas on YouTube by using boxing and by using fake religious tactics and spiritual tactics and stuff of that nature, man, Reverend Johnson gonna put them out the game. They ain't even pimping the right way. You supposed to be a pimp from in my projects. You supposed to be a pimp from Milwaukee, right? Why your subordinates selling out themselves for $100, $300? Fred said he a millionaire, which he not. His wife bring the money to the table. Miss Bat Soup. His wife bring the money to the table. He talk about, oh, I'm a millionaire, but your services only cost $100. Come on, man. Your services, to utilize your platform is $100. To sell your soul to look like an idiot. Come on, man. This is the same brother who had Jason Whitlock on this video and told StubHub TV to fuck off and hung up on him. Come on, man. He the same dude. He the same dude that was Republican. He was the same dude that was hustling basketball video. Y'all want to see the video? I put it in the tab. He was a basketball coach, a Republican, a pastor, a pimp. And then he was pro-Mexican. I mean, y'all know what it is, man. I done did too much talking, man. I'm about to go enjoy the rest of my day, man. Appreciate the love, support. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Want to make a donation? CJ Good 313, the Cash App, PayPal in the description. Best way to donate. Share the video. Send it to your favorite local W Box community member, man. I'ma stay ethering them. And don't worry. Sunday we got something for that ass. That's all I'm gonna say. Sunday we got something. I ain't gonna say who is we. I ain't gonna say who is me. Sunday we got something for that ass. Sunday we got something big popping off. If I can make it, I can make it. If I can't make it, or if I make it, we gonna share it. We got something big. So pay attention. We got something big working. We working. We gonna stay working. We ain't gonna sell our integrity. We ain't gonna sell our morals. We ain't gonna sell our booty hole. We ain't gonna let Kenny Porter borrow our side chick and then cry about it. And we ain't gonna do none of that. We just gonna keep it playing. Y'all know what it is. We gonna